down you go.
Hey Becca, you're the engineer. Good job. Christian, you're the light guy, right?
Yeah.
Turn it on. There you go. A booyah.
Oh, these lights are a bit dim.
Good job, Becca. You're a good engineer.
You're still talking over there, and I'll listen to it later, but I'm here.
Little two?
Well, today is Sunday, July 7th, 2024, blog 519. And today I've cleared the train order board. You see there's no engineer, no conductor, no power assigned for the freight. Commuters, all the power's already assigned. They're assigned by train, but no engineers or conductors, no priority setting here for commuters or freight. So I'm going to do that today, and I'm going to show you how I do it. So the first thing I need to do is see what trains I have in the yard here. So I have to assess the train capacity in both yards, the Union Pacific, which is on your right, and the Chicago Northwestern, which is on your left. That is a full yard. That will probably be, I'll be doing a lot of eastbound trains starting off, because there's some room in the westbound yard, you can see, but the eastbound yard is full. So then here's what I do next. I use this train order board worksheet, and it shows I'll show you, it's clear now, but I'm going to show you in incremental steps. I'll show you what it looks like when I designate where the cars are in the yard, and then I'll come back and show you what that looks like. So next time I come back, you'll see that. Okay, so this is how it looks. This is what's going on in the yards. Each of the trains, I've designated where they are in each of the tracks. On the Chicago Northwestern eastbound, and then the Union Pacific westbound train, each track shows what trains are where. So now I have to determine which ones are leaving the yard and where are they going to end up. And so that's the next move I have to make. So I'll show you what I do there. So that took me about 15 minutes to do this section right here. Now I'll see how long it takes me to do this. Now that took a lot longer to figure all these out. You go from here to here. So it originates here and then they end up here, and you got to make sure that there's enough cars and track storage to fit all the cars. So here's my priority trains. And then this is the first time I'm going to be using a yard switcher to move part of the trains that I'm dropping off within the yard. I haven't done that before, so that should be interesting operations. So we'll see how that all works. Now the next step I have to do is write this up on the train order board. Let me go there real quick. Okay, we're at the train order board, and now I have to look at all these. These are the trains I just all these trains I use are my priority trains that are in the yards right now. So mixed freight 3A, 5A, 5B, 5C, and 5D. So those are my priority trains. And now I will put down where they originate, which I got from that worksheet, and where they terminate. And I'll fill that out. And then once I have that, I'll assign their power depending on who's up next in the queue. So let's see what that looks like. Okay, well, I figured that out. So now the train order board is complete. All the priority trains are in place. eastbound, westbound, and where they'll store. Now the commuters can run anytime, so they don't have priorities. We can run those. I don't really have those on a schedule yet. Maybe someday I'll kind of get a schedule for them and then figure out how they fit into the freight priorities. But we'll just kind of work on the freight priorities and try to intermingle the commuters as we go. Now I have to assign the power to the each of these trains. So that's what's next. Okay, the final step here in the train order board is assigning the power to all the train priorities. Freight, I already told you that the commuters have all been assigned already by train, but I like to mix up the locomotives assigned to the freight trains and mix them up. So I have to assign it. So let me show you how I do that. All right, so the way I do that is I have all my locomotives matched up to a train here. So over here is the B2s, which is my SD60Ms. And right here I have assigned priority 1 to that train. So over here on the train order board, priority 1 is mixed freight 5C. And I will assign that power right here. I will show you that. I'll write that up. That is written right here, priority 1, because that is an opening. All of these dates here are dates I've run that particular locomotive with these particular trains, 5A, 5B, 5C, 5D. So I still have to run these other trains with those open dates. So eventually I'll have all the trains run by all the locomotives. So that's how I track it. So now let's finish it up. All right, there you have it. All power assigned to all the freight trains according to my sheet right here. So got it all done. I think that should do it for today. Thanks for watching, and we'll run some trains this week. You may not see it on this video, but because it's so long. But thanks for watching, everybody. Have a great week. See you next week. Rob is getting ready to run the first priority train. Here's a picture of the train order board, 5C, and we're getting it ready out of the yard. He's got the long train here, I think of 27 cars, and there's the caboose.
Doesn't want to stay connected.